Hello everybody, my name is Victon. Welcome back to Ball Pit here on the channel. Today we're going to pick up right where we left off a couple of days ago in Ball Pit, and we're basically going to be just sprinting for the finish line here and just trying to unlock the last couple of things from New Game Plus. I also, of course, am missing one passive item that we have not seen yet, this one here. So I have no idea what this is. I swear it looks like a butterfly. I guess if I squint really hard, it could be like maybe a dress or something. So along that line, I'm thinking of trying to go for something dress-like, you know, maybe the trader's cowl and I don't know, the corset or something. But yeah, so we're gonna keep going and unlocking gears and stuff here. And thank you everybody for the feedback. I'm glad and sort of not glad that. It's weird because on one hand I am glad that people feel that that Ball Pit is starting to become a little stale, and samey. That's mostly due to the fact that I always just keep going the same synergies over and over and over again, which I definitely get. But at the same time though, I do want to get everything at least concluded before we wrap up. Yeah, we'll go embedded, that's fine. Gotta go Liminal Desert, and I doubt we're gonna get fast 6 with these two, but we can try it. But yeah, there was a pretty decent amount of people who felt that you know the Ball Pit was kind of getting a little bit stale right now, and it's time to definitely give it a rest. But I don't want to do that until I'm absolutely done unlocking everything. And you know, sorry, Midnight Oil is good, and that includes getting all the passive stuff. So we're only one away, and I'm going to try to look for at least the corset, because I'm sure that has something to do with it, since it's one of the things that we haven't it might be like corset breastplate or something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm anticipating. I'm okay with the virus ball, I guess. And the only reason why I say that is because it is quite literally a brand new item that we had. That was one of the last items that we had gotten, the corset. So if there is something that is tied to those, I want to try to mess with it. Yeah, we don't need the bull. We don't need the bull. Charm ball for Berserk ball. I don't know about that. But you know, there's still lots of good stuff to look forward to in Ball Pit. I am looking forward to the expansion, as everyone is. We're not that far off from the expansion, to my knowledge. So, you know, there's going to be, once we're done sprinting towards the end, I think that we'll definitely have a few months of well, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know how many months we're going to take off from Ball Pit. We may not take any months off. It just kind of depends. But I am anticipating a very fun expansion. It should be a lot of fun to get back into the swing of things with Ball Pit. But I definitely don't want it to overstay its welcome. And you know, my Isaac style definitely shines through as well in Ball Pit. You know, I find something that I really like, and then I just kind of stick with it. Let's get a reroll here. I am gonna take the heal as effigy because we actually do need to heal, and we're dead already. Yeah, I don't think this combo is quite there yet. Now, of course, we could just sit back and farm over and over and over again. Yeah, they can't handle it. And just continually update the you know, get the infinite upgrades here on these upgrade buildings and stuff. But I don't think that that's worthy enough of extending the series. I don't believe that it is something that is worth putting everyone kind of through that. Not that it would be torturous or anything, but it's hard to stretch the content. Does that make sense? It's hard to really give people sort of the feeling of, you know, oh, I'm getting new videos and stuff when it's just the same thing over and over and over again. And I think that with Ball Pit, you know, we got a lot of legs out of it. Maybe it's the cloak and the girdle. We'll try it. Not a big fan of the ethereal cloak, as everyone knows. But yeah, I think that we got a plenty of content out of Ball Pit. It's definitely one of my top games of 2025. I'm gonna get our healer effigy here just to keep us upright. Basically, I already have the ethereal cloak, so it's not gonna matter too much. I'm gonna go overgrowth here. But in what I will say in my defense, there is probably a reason why we keep going for the same balls over and over and over again, is because they're just that damn good. You know, I tried to have some fun with the yeah. Just finish it up. I try to have some fun with other balls, and there are some pretty good synergies that I'm sure that I'm missing out on, but you know, it's hard when you find the best in the game. It's hard not to just go for it over and over and over again. So I definitely understand the appeal of wanting to see me do different combos and that sort of stuff. But in my mind, I'm kind of like, well, why do a combo that I know is not going to be the best when I just get the best? I always want the best. Yeah, there's the corset, not girdle. So we'll see if that. I mean, the only thing that those two have in common is that, well, there's actually two things they have in common. They're both closed, and they both also have pass-through abilities, but they probably don't interact. So if we can get past this boss, there's a holy laser. See if we can make through. We did make it through. And oh, it is that. The ethereal cloak and the ghostly corset. Yo. And just like that. What is that? Phantom Regalia. Is that a crown? I don't know if that's a crown or not. Phantom Regalia. Balls go through enemies until they hit the back wall. They do 50% more damage when going through enemies. Whoa. Interesting. Scholar. Unlock. I just got an achievement. Unlock every entry in the encyclopedia. Well, hey, look at that. We'll take egg sack, I guess. I can upgrade to okay. So our get out of jail free card is gone now. Pyrrhic sword, maybe to help us get through it here. So what does it do at level 3? I want to see this. 75% more damage when going through enemies. Okay, so that gets upgraded to what? 100% more? That'd be great if it was 150% more. Hey, overflowing goblet. That could be what we need to stay upright and get tankier here with the Soul Reaver. This is going to be, it does get upgraded to 100%. Wow. Wow. I feel like we're doing hardly any damage right now. Oh, I don't know about this. I think we're gonna get popped here. Trying to stay upright with the goblet. We've got lots of healing effigies trying to keep us alive. Got Evo here. There's the Soul Reaver. Is that going to be enough? Nope. Okay, so we're going to have to drop it down even more then. Because we need these last two. We need these two to be our carries here. And and get us to the next gears. So we'll just do normal. Very clear that this combo can't handle it, so we could go for Flash Overgrowth. I think that would be fine too. Well, at least we got the final unlock done. And that went way quicker. It's just like that other episode when we had what? There was like 4 different unlocks we got in one video. I mean, that was nuts. I figured that it had something to do with the core set because it was basically the only thing that we were missing, or it was the only thing that we got that's been brand new that we haven't found any synergy with. So I'm gonna banish. That being said, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna go Black Hole Sun. Don't want the Charm Ball either. Don't want the Wind Ball either. I'm looking specifically for the Lightning Ball, which is just not going to show up, I guess. There it is. Okay. So we need the Cell Ball for the Overgrowth, and then we're off and running. I still think Healer Effigy is going to be good for us with this combo here, but obviously things are moving much, much slower, so we should be okay here. If we can't beat this one, then I will switch it up and go do a little substitution. Coach's substitution. But this kind of explains, or it highlights what I was talking about earlier in that, you know, yeah, sure, we could have fun and go for some weird, wacky, whoa, zany combos, or and lose over and over and over again, trying out new fun things, or we could just win. You know, we fall in that same category, that same pitfall in Isaac as well. You know, yeah, we could play with blind items, we could take pills and stuff, or how about we just do the thing that we know wins every single time almost. You know, that kind of stuff. It's hard to escape that once you really get into it. Not to say that experimentation is not fun, of course, especially in a game like Ball Pit, but I think that there is definitely a have and have not when it comes to which combos are going to make the most sense and which ones aren't. The Flash Overgrowth is going to make a very quick work of this level here. But we'll see. We're still, you know, we still have lots of episodes to go because obviously it's going to take lots of gears and clears to get past everything, and you know, and really sort of just see if there's anything left in NG Plus. I don't know if there's an NG Plus. Now, if there's an NG Plus, something like that, then I probably will just still continue just to give it a rest for now. Because I think it's just going to be more of the same. But again, I'm all about feedback. I'm all about the mosh pit. You guys and gals direct everything, so it's up to y'all really at the end of the day. Crit chance on hitting blinded enemies. Anytime I see the green text, I feel like we're healing the mobs, not hurting them. You look for the Overflowing Goblet, the Soul Reaver, obviously. I think Blind is a very powerful crowd control item. Here we go, Flash Overgrowth, baby. Flash Overgrowth is a go. I like the hand fan, but I think we can do better. Movement speed, don't really care about that. Fog Ball is fun. Wow, these are cool, thank you. And there's a Cell Ball. go for the Holy Laser combo, and then if there's anything left, we'll get the Cell Ball, maybe the Maggot Ball. Yeah, now this is pod racing right here. Also, from our statistician Lauren, she ended up saying that that last Flash Overgrowth that we had, the 8.8 million damage Flash Overgrowth, that was indeed the highest damage that we've done in this game. So that's really impressive. Yeah, this combo is just too good, especially with Sisyphus here. I mean, you've just got to take it. Evo, go Soul Reaver. Nah, let's get Holy Laser. I mean, we're already at max HP plus some with the overheals and everything. Gonna be looking for a Cell Ball if possible. That was fun. Yeah, I'll wait. The Soul Reaver. The Embalm does not once we hit a wall, his ball will stop passing through stuff. We can actually get a little bit of ricochet. There we go. There we go. Still need to find the Cell Ball though. Gosh, I knew I should have taken that Cell Ball. I freaking knew it. I do not want to fuse the I don't want to fuse the Broodmother Ball with anything. Flash Overgrowth. We still haven't done anything with poison. And for the first time in a long time, we're actually out of gold. I don't know, man. Give me the gold. There's no reason to take bad rerolls. It's not like it's going to matter either. I mean, Flash Overgrowth is just going to just absolutely mollywop everything. Oh my god, game. Sure, give me the Golden Bull. I'm gonna get my Cell Ball. Like, that's gonna happen. There it is. I told you it's gonna happen. Remember, the Cell Balls are not going to cause any damage right now because of the Sisyphus. Good lord, man. 3, there we go. Maggot Ball is a go. We should get one more reactor. I just have to be careful I don't pick it up too fast. But, you know, I don't want people to get discouraged or be sad that the ball pit's going to start going on a hiatus soon. It's not because of lack of performance. It's not because of lack of enjoyment. I found Ball Pit to be extremely enjoyable. And again, I feel that Ball Pit is one of the best games to have come out last year, 2025. And I think that it will be one of those staple games in the roguelite genre that we can all enjoy for an infinite amount of time. You know, and it's weird as being in a position as an influencer or YouTuber or whatever you want to call me. because it does it in a weird way. It does sort of disappoint me that, you know, it would be nice if the videos had done a little bit better on numbers. Obviously with Megabonk and everything, and Isaac, there's only so many views to go around on my channel. But for the people that did watch Ball Pit, very, very loyal. And you know, and I don't want you all to think that this game is not one for the ages, because it definitely is. I find Ball Pit to just be so much fun. I cannot wait for the expansion. We are absolutely going to be playing this game when the expansion arrives. Absolutely, 100%. It's guaranteed. I will guarantee that. And much like Isaac, much like Nuclear Throne, much like Dead Cells, you know, all those big, all the big roguelites in the genre that you can think of, this is going to remain a staple. And Kenny Sun has done an excellent job at coming up with a really fun formula and a fantastic soundtrack, and, you know, just a solid 10 out of 10 game. I mean, I find very little flaw with Ball Pit, even with what I feel is the flawed design of the Tactician and the Radical. That still doesn't take it away from a 10-10 game. You know, because there are some people, just because I don't like the characters doesn't mean that there aren't a lot of other people who absolutely love those kind of characters. So it'd be fun. I can't wait to see what the expansion holds for Ball Pit. And you know, like I said, we're gonna sprint to the finish line. The content's not gonna end quite yet. It's not gonna end on today's video because we've got so many more gears to go. So expect a few more weeks at least of Ball Pit. I plan on running this video, or these videos, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, along with the other series, which you've now probably seen by now, I hope. That one is going to be running daily, I think, just because of its nature. So, but Ball Pit will be running on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then with the occasional Megabonk run every now and then, whenever I just kind of feel like playing it. I know a lot of people are dropping Megabonk. And I do still like Megabonk too. It's just not. I don't like it as much as Ball Pit anymore. Ball Pit endured through the frustration phase, which to say is non-existent, because I never ever got really truly frustrated, other than the game kind of crashing and locking up during the Radical runs. Whereas Megabonk makes me want to, like, not play anymore. The nicest thing I can say about Megabonk. It's a great game too, but out of these two specifically, I have way more fun playing Ball Pit and way more fun recording Ball Pit, because I know that I can actually, like, you know, play the game and get a video out of it instead of playing the game for hours and hours and I might get a usable video out of it. So that's been the real problem with games like Risk of Rain 2 and Megabonk, especially, is just that it doesn't make sense to waste time on it. There we go. Got ourselves the easy peasy kill there, courtesy of the second best combo in the game. And oh my gosh, 12.6 million. Yeah, that would be the new record. Wow, we went way over 30% more over what we had for the previous record there. 12.6 million. Yeah, that I don't think Black Hole Sun's gonna touch that. All right, so we need some gold here. We have 12,000 wheat. I'm just gonna sell a whole bunch of wheat. I don't know how much I'm selling. I think we need like 30,000 or 35,000 gold, something stupid like that, to get full benefits for the next upgrade. Sold 10K of it, and yeah, that didn't even put a dent. Oh, yeah, we still need to upgrade these. That's right. I've been slacking. Doesn't feel like these shifted a little bit. Yeah, well, we got that one done, the hospital, but Warriors Guild, we still have a long way to go. Upgrade the speed. I don't really care about speed. We do one more since we've got the lift unlocked. I think it's only fair that we see how bad not Inferno, Fungal Forest. It had an F in there. Let's see how bad it is on New Game Plus. Let's just get our top combos here. Shade. I think we'll go Shade and get the Spendthrift. Where is he? Where's he at? Spendthrift. Yeah, get the boys out there. Let's show them how it's done. Fungal Forest. I actually haven't played it before, so this will be the first, and we should be able to absolutely destroy this. We should be able to absolutely destroy this run. Yeah, I mean our Shade is so leveled up that we have nothing to worry about here, especially on this difficulty. It's gonna be an absolute joke. I do feel the game could probably benefit from like a 4x speed. I don't care about the Vampire Ball because I'm gonna try to go for Black Hole Sun here. This really doesn't matter. NSU, and we'll take some damage reduction. Back to the field. Yeah. Damage reduction. Need a light ball. I don't know if we're going to get a light ball or not. There it is. Hey, look at that. Wow, that was lucky. All right, Sunball's a go. So our first black hole is going to be done soon. That Sunball. Beautiful. Level up Sunball. Oh, you fool. That is one thing that I hope they improve upon is the order of operations for you to use a reactor versus a level up. I wish that they would say, hey, yeah, you can use it whenever you want. You can just kind of bank it. I think that would really open up the game for a lot more interesting combos and a lot less wasted time. Having accidentally running over a reactor, that sort of thing. Again, a minor gripe. We got Black Hole done. That's going to hurt our damage a little bit, but with us having so many BBs, it's going to be no problem at all. Look at that. We go like the game knew exactly what we wanted. No, we need to upgrade. Here we go. Get our second Sunball. That was real quick. Sunball. So when we can have actually a direct comparison between Flash Overgrowth and Black Hole Sun, since both of these were played on speeds that were very, very slow. Don't want to accidentally pick up a reactor here. The Spendthrift, surprisingly one of the strongest characters in the game. I say surprisingly because he's kind of unassuming. You wouldn't think that the way that his attacks work would have any bearing, but I'm not gonna get it. I try to wait the last possible second to pick that one up. There we go. All right. Here we go. Black Hole Sun. Won't you come wash away the rain? All right, now it doesn't really matter anymore. Sell ball. And let's go with a... Sure. Now we do, that being said, we do still need single target damage, as Black Hole Sun does not do any to bosses. But we have so many BBs that it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm curious to see what, oh my gosh. That's just all insta clears here. Look at all that XP, good lord. Oh, we're gonna have Maggot Ball for something, I don't know what, but Maggot Overgrowth is always fun. There's 3 reactors just sitting on the ground here. Evo Maggot. Evo Cornucopia. There we go. Sure, lasers, why not? That was an absolute ton, and I mean ton, of XP there. But if you've enjoyed the Ball Pit series, everyone, and you want to see more of it, like I said, we're not done yet. I just want to give everyone the heads up, and expectations need to be tempered with what the future holds for Ball Pit as a series. By no fault of the games, picking the same combos and stuff and just finding what works. I think that's just a natural part of playing a new game, and I'm excited for the expansion, and if you have feedback that you'd like to share about that, or just maybe reminisce about the Ball Pit series on the whole, let me know. Post them in the comments. You can also go check out the Discord, of course, if you're a member of the Patreon or have to be a Twitch sub or a paid membership sub here on YouTube. You know, I love hearing from the Mosh Pit. Like I said, you guys and gals drive everything that goes on in this channel. Why is Black Hole Sun not working? I know it doesn't work on bosses, but we should be able to take down the ads here. Yeah, this is the problem here. If we had Overgrowth Maggot, that would have this run would have already been over. But I don't know why Black Hole Sun's not working on the ads though. It's a little bit weird. It's also weird because they don't seem to like they're taking any damage right now. I'm watching the HP bar, and it's not going down at all. Like, at all. Unless they just have that many hit points. Finally starting to fall. I guess they're just that tanky. But we also we hardly got any passives. We didn't get the Ruby Hilted Dagger, which is a massive boost in your damage. There we go. Black Hole finally worked. I don't know what the heck was taking them so long. There we go. All right, we got through it. And I'm curious to see what Black Hole Sun's damage is here before we wrap up this episode. Jade goes level 19. Spendthrift goes level 14. 2 gears found. And yeah, it's not even half I mean, that just goes to show. Well, I guess technically it is just over half, but still, it just goes to show you how powerful Flash Overgrowth is. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, like I said, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. And again, Ball Pit will be running on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as the other series is going to be a daily series here. The Mega Bonk will be running on just whenever I feel like playing it, probably on the weekend, something like that. As always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.